Welcome to the We Wonder Japan Shimanami Kaido 2 episodes special. Over the next 2 episodes, we'll be exploring the famous cycling route known as Shimanami Kaido, spanning across 6 islands starting in Onomichi in Hiroshima Prefecture and concluding in Imabari in Ehime Prefecture. This seaside road is by far one of the most beautiful places you can visit in Japan. Today, Nate and I will be crossing the first 3 islands. Let's jump in. Considered to be the most famous and beautiful cycling route in all of Japan, we're going to be cycling for 2 days starting today. Halfway, we're going to stay at an Airbnb and then finish it up tomorrow before coming back up here to Onomichi to grab our bags out of a coin locker that we just threw them in. Show you that now.
Please place your baggage into a locker.
You can leave these bags in here for 3 days. I'll show you right here the rules on it. This is in the Onomichi station. So they have all these coin lockers here. There's so many options that you could do. You could send them on to the next spot, which we considered, but since we're staying in an Airbnb and there's no one to accept them, you could send them to some other places. There's lots of options. We decided to just deal with the devil we know. Put them in a locker and we'll take the bus back and grab them and then head on from here to the Shinkansen to Hiroshima. We're heading right now to Lawson's to get some breakfast and then we'll be renting our bikes.
Think your water bottle fit in the holder?
Absolutely not. It's staying in my back. There's no way it fits in that. We've got our bikes. We just rented them. It was 6,000 each for 2 days, so 3,000 for 1 day. It's not that bad. This has really thin tires on it. I've never used a bike with such thin tires before. It's a first time for me. So let's see how that is. Does it feel good, Nate?
Way too big for this bike.
Are you sure you're good?
I'm good.
All right. You ready for this, Nate? So first things first, we gotta take a ferry across to the first island. We just walk onto this ferry. It said it costs 100 yen somewhere. I don't know where we pay it, maybe when we get off. I'm gonna set some stuff up on my bike and maybe we'll eat a little bit and then hopefully we'll be ready to go when we get to the other side. We've got a map they gave us as well. Let's see how hard this is. I think it's gonna be no problem. Now we got to figure out which way we're supposed to go because there's 2 different directions that have blue lines. The blue line's what you're supposed to follow. It's that one for sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Let's see if we get lost. You think we go straight across here? It's nice out here now that we're away from so much traffic. Oh, that's not our first bridge, is it? No way. I doubt. We've gone about how many miles? 1.5. We're just under 2 miles right now. We're still on the first island. It's been easy, really easy so far. These bikes are way lighter than what I took. Nate and I are both like, this is easy. Like my heart rate's barely even up at all. This spot's pretty beautiful though. So far hasn't been that beautiful because we were going through lots of traffic, but hopefully now we're getting on where we'll stay more near the sea and the edge of the islands. No hills yet. You're doing good so far, Nate? Yeah, everything's easy so far. Beautiful. Look at Nate cycling toward me right now. He's like, this is so easy. I don't even care. We are seeing the first bridge. I believe it's gotta be first bridge already. We are flying, Nate. All right, guys, we are coming up on our first incline. It's very small, but we are making our way toward the bridge, so I expect this to get bigger. Yeah, I feel it, I feel it. That's an incline, all right. A little bit, just a little bit. We are definitely approaching the first bridge, and guys, it's way higher than any bridge I crossed in Korea. It's gonna take a minute to get up there. That's definitely gonna be quite an incline. Speed limit here is only 40. It's so slow. The speed limit for the cars is 40 kilometers. So just like a couple of meters down the road, not far at all. Beach time, baby. Also, we're starting to see lots of bikes now. We weren't seeing that many. I guess most of them must have picked their bike up around 8, which means they had slim pickings. All right, let's hit this bridge. We're not gonna stop again. We're gonna hit this bridge. Wow. Okay, it says we got 1.1 kilometers at a 3% grade. Not bad at all.
I'm already tired.
We're on a real bike path now. Nate, did you lower your gears?
I did a little bit.
Lower them more, bro. I am gliding right now. Are you gliding?
I'm gliding, but I'm doing good.
Okay. It says the speed limit is 30 kilometers. That's for the people going the other way. Nate, 30 kilometers only, bro. Slow down. We're almost at the top of the first hill. Stop because I saw a beautiful view back there. Nate, how you feeling?
If every uphill's like that, we'll be fine. Like every uphill to the bridges, I should say.
I agree. Nate and I did train before this, and our bikes are heavier back home. Obviously, you guys know I did everything in Korea, so I'm a little more trained than Nate, but we did train together at home before any of this on heavier bikes.
For several months.
Yeah, for months. And Nate's like, I feel like that was our weighted training section, and now this is like the tournament. Yeah, I totally understand what he's saying. It's so much easier once you've trained with all that weight. Whoa, first bridge. Guys, this bridge is long, man. This isn't even the longest bridge. The longest bridge we'll do tomorrow, it's 4 kilometers. I don't know how long this one is, but it's not 4 kilometers. And I still don't see the end. This is crazy. I'd show you the view from it, but it's fenced in on both sides. You can see a bit, but we'll have better views later. All right, guys, we reached the top of the hill. You know what that means. Time to fly. We're on to the second island already. We're flying. It is 9:30. Our check-in at our Airbnb, which is on the next island, isn't until 4. A lot of people say, oh, just follow the blue line. And that's true, but I want to show you a cool thing that's on the blue line that no one ever pointed out in any of the videos I've seen. So constantly on the blue line, here's the blue line, you'll see Imabari. And I'm sure if you're going the other way, yeah, it's over there. It says it for the other direction. And it's shows you which way to turn. So we came here, we're like, do we go this way? Because we see blue line over there as well, or this way. But you just check the blue line and it'll tell you, go this direction. Very nice. So we see that going straight will bring us on the bike trail, but I see a sign for Mount Shirataki-san, and I'm gonna make Nate go 2.7 kilometers up the mountain.
It links back up with our trail.
It does?
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm sorry, Nate. Guys, this hill is immediately steeper than the last one. I think it's gonna even out. For sure, it's gonna even out. It's gonna even out. Oh, beautiful. So basically the hill we're doing here is about what I did in Korea. Maybe a little less steep, but it's close. This time though, I don't have a bunch of crap on the bike. How you feeling?
Struggling.
What's just hiking at this point, if you're not riding?
I know.
We've hiked this. Be all right. And remember, Nate, what comes up's gotta come down. It's gonna be nice on the other side. Nate, these trees over here, you know what they're growing?
Those limes.
I think they're lemons. Nate's a lemon fiend, guys.
Get me over this fence.
I'm taking all the lemons for myself. We're over halfway to the peak. It's beautiful. You got it, Nate. You got it. Whew. Yeah, it's rough. I'm feeling it too. This isn't the place we're going for, but we found something. Let's see how it looks. Absolutely stunning viewpoint, and we're not even to the top yet. So glad we went up this one. You're glad we went up this one, Nate? It's worth it, right?
I guess.
We can see the path we would have taken from here. It's right down there.
So much easier.
It's way easier. You can even see the blue line on it. You might not be able to see it on the video, but we can see it. But this is the better way. Don't even take that other route. Don't even consider it. We've made it to the hiking part of the area we were looking for. We're about to hike up these stairs back here. And then after this, it looks like it's just downhill. So Nate, we did the hardest part. Bro. Okay, so this place that we're at, you gotta go off the road, stop cycling, and hike on up to the peak. I don't know how long the hike is, so you'll figure that out with us. What do you mean, what?
He said it was a short hike.
It looks short on the map, but you never know. Nate, this hike was worth it. Look at this, guys. Whoa. We are right on the edge. This is crazy. Oh my God. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Nate, what goes through your mind when you see a view like this?
Imminent death.
I found a little path past that statue. I think it's just gonna go right up here. Maybe another view. Well, this either dead ended or we can't see the end of it. Can't see really where to go. There were stairs on the other side, so maybe we'll go back to the road and then cross to the other side. There's no signs or anything back here pointing the way. Oh wait, there is a sign right there. It says forward and back. Maybe we should go through that area. There's an area that looked like we could maybe pass by it. Is there a path up there? Sort of. The little path you see past the statue, don't follow it. We reached its for sure end. There's nothing over here. We'll go back. We didn't go that far off of it.
No.
Okay, we're gonna try these other stairs on the other side now. See where this one goes. The other ones looked more legit. They have the gate, they have a sign. This side didn't really look like it would have anything, but let's see.
There's some sort of talisman.
Seriously?
Yeah.
A talisman? Oh, a paper up there. I see.
It said be careful of fire. At least that's what my Google Translate said.
We made the decision that this path was too sketchy. So we're just gonna go back to the bikes and keep going. Maybe this isn't the spot where the little statues are. I don't know. Could be ahead still. Yeah, I don't know where else it would be. This is the top. We gotta fly, Nate, fly! What goes up must come down, guys. Here we go. Okay, we found this big roundabout area after going down the hill. And here's the sign that leads to the little statues. 1 kilometer up the hill. Nate and I can walk that easy, even if we don't cycle it. We just push the bikes. 1 kilometer is nothing for a couple guys like us.
Bathroom 200 meters up there too.
Bathroom up there?
According to the map.
That's where we're going. Just a little ways up from that roundabout is a bathroom here, which is really nice to see because unlike in Korea where there were bathrooms everywhere, I think this is the first bathroom we've seen. I think we passed another one on the other island, but we didn't really see it. I think if we looked for it, we could have found it. They're on the map, so you can know when they're coming at least, but take it when you see it. We reached the top of the cycling part. Honestly, not that bad. Maybe 500 meters. Probably another 500 meters up the stairs is my guess. Hey, what did you find over here?
It's like a little like motorized rail to bring like, I'm guessing equipment to refurbish the things up there. It's just a big old cart with a motor attached to it. I think sick.
Pretty cool. There's almost nobody here, and then look at that, a tour bus. All right, we're gonna get up there and get our shots before they get up there. It's so beautiful. This was awesome. From here, it should be just back down the hill, and then we'll head on to the bridge. Our check-in's not till 4. It's almost 11:30. So if we can find somewhere to eat, I'd like to, but I haven't seen much of anything on this island. Of course, we got on this island and immediately started up the mountain. Maybe when we get back down toward around the normal area, we'll find at least a convenience store. Really, really amazing spot. Look like there's some kind of viewing tower up at the top to see it all from above. All these Buddhas, it's crazy. There's so many. I don't even know how many there are. Almost at the top. This is my current favorite temple or shrine. What is this? A shrine, probably, right? That I have been to in Japan. Even with the busload of people that showed up, it's still insanely less than at any shrine in the famous cities. This is incredible, incredibly beautiful. Highly recommended. Make the time when you're doing Shimanami Kaido. Make this a priority. We found a little pizza place. Actually, Nate noticed it. It's about lunchtime. It's a good time to eat. We haven't had a full meal yet. We walked in. It smelled incredible. Do you like it, Nate?
It's solid.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Solid.
We're not on the main path at all still. We connected back to a path. There's so many different, you'll see when you come and get the map, there's so many different paths. They all end up connecting at the bridges. You all gotta go over the bridge always. This was good though. This was a good choice. Un paso.
Un paso, pizza and pasta.
A little bit after the pizza, not that far. It's been not even 5 minutes. We hit a little town. They've got a Lawson's back here. Looked like there were a couple other places to eat. And this Lawson's has a little pump as well, so you can fill up your tires if you're having pressure issues. We're still good. We're great. But yeah, just so you know, that's there. That's cool that that's offered. Guys, make sure you're paying attention to the signs. We almost missed our turn to get on this bridge. But, I mean, you'll figure it out pretty quickly when you go past the bridge and there's never another turn and you're like, hold on. Nate, this path is cool, man.
Very cool. Quiet, cloudy, and all the leaves.
Yeah, it's really neat. The other one we were on, there was like bamboo on both sides. This one, there's these big walls. It's really cool. We're halfway over this bridge and whoa, it's always beautiful. Such beautiful blue water. I mean, I don't know what you guys think of when you think of Japan. This is not what I think of when I think of Japan. This is so beautiful, it's crazy. Wow, neat. We're just taking some time to look over this map here because we are extremely close to the Airbnb. We were trying to see if there's something nearby for us to do, but it doesn't actually look like there's much nearby. All the stuff to do is a little further on the island. There's stuff to do on the island for sure, but... So Nate, I was wrong about where the Airbnb is. We gotta get across this island. So which way we want to do? Oh, thank God I checked, man, and we didn't just stand here till 4. It won't be that bad getting across this island. 11 kilometers. Let's do the down way.
11 kilometers down. All right.
You know how to get there for sure?
Yep. We just take this main road the whole way along the coast. So if we lose the coast, then we're going the wrong way.
Nate's trying to get his butt to stop hurting. My butt hurts a bit too. We're flying. It's not even been long at all and we're already almost halfway done with this island. We're not quite halfway, but we're getting close. Easy riding. I just like the mountains on this island a lot. They're really beautiful. They're not crazy, crazy, crazy tall, but they're just aesthetically pleasing. Okay, one island later and I can actually see our final bridge for the day now, just in front of me. Also, there's signs for lemons or oranges. There's lemons and oranges growing everywhere on this island. I think it's like their thing here. We saw signs all over about lemons and things and stuff saying the name of the island and then a picture of a lemon under it. I think Nate might have just bought some lemons. I don't know what he's doing back there. We have entered what Nate would probably consider to be Heaven's Grove, as there are lemons everywhere. There's a lot of lemons, oranges. I think there's some limes I saw back there too.
God, my butt hurts.
Well, Nate, for coming this far, I got you a gift. A giant lemon. Just for you, bud. This is the mother of lemons. All lemons that you eat came from this. This is the original source.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful sight.
Okay, I was just checking the map, and this monument right here is the monument to the birthplace of Japan's lemons. That's so interesting. Guys, look at this thing. The map calls it the lemon monster. Why? What is this? I don't understand the point in this one at all, but it's funny. There's a lemon gacha machine on this path to the bridge. Japan, what are you? Yeah.
Hey, you go.
It has a lemon on it. Look at that, right on Nate's bag. Looking fresh. We're crossing the bridge and I got to the halfway point and stopped. I'm like, okay, I can film here. I looked back, Nate was gone. There he is now, he's coming. I think he's a little shot. Hey, I'm just glad he's out here doing this, man. This is crazy. I can see the town that we're staying in. Check-in is soon. The host hasn't written back. I asked her like to confirm that this is the island. If it's not, we do something. I don't know. Whoa, I didn't know you were right behind me. We made it to the Airbnb. Gotta figure out how to get in. I'm gonna read her instructions. Well, I guess we're just gonna ring the bell and say that we have a reservation. I'm just gonna bring it up really quick. All right, we checked into our Airbnb. This is the first time that I've ever stayed with somebody like who lives there and they're in the house with you, which is cool for me. I think it's very, very nice. You're cool, Nate? It's the only one we have like this because when I checked on Airbnb and Agoda, I checked multiple places. It's the only place I saw that, well, there were some other places, but they were way off the path. Like, it didn't make sense. This is the only place I saw that's like halfway through, near the path. Made a lot of sense. So anyway, we're just resting for about 10 more minutes, and then Nate really wanted to soak in the onsen today after that ride. So she actually offered to drive us to the onsen, which is so nice. And made a reservation for us for dinner. We don't know where exactly we're eating, but we'll find something to like there.
サンセットだから向こう側が。この島2つあるんですよ。向こう側のね、ドームの。
We just had the meal at the restaurant that our host reserved for us. It was actually great. The karaage was maybe the best I've had here. It's hard to compete with Mr. Gyoza, but it was really good. And it wasn't too expensive for the stuff we got either. It was fine. For both of us to eat, we paid less than each of us paid at Shake Shack.
Yes.
Next time, Nate and I cross the remaining 3 islands of Shimanami Kaido on our way to Imabari in Ehime. There are still more incredible views to be seen. The final bridge is something you really have to witness. I'll see you next time on the finale of the 2-episode Shimanami Kaido special. Keep wondering.